What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for joining. We're back for our pop in. Let's jump on into it, honey. Let's jump into it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Who we got in here? My top flights is in the building. Hey, Rose. Hey, Tiffany. I'm sorry. Hey, Rose. Hey, Tiffany. Shout out to you, Rose. I already sent you your message. I don't want to put it out here unless you want to do it, okay? But yeah, I already hit you about that. But thank you guys for being here. Let's jump in. Everything said in the video is a legend in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into this coon on my damn screen coming up here. This damn Nicki Minaj girl. She is doing the mess. Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump, child, hand in hand at the Trump account summit. What is she doing? She has gone full MAGA out here. A lot of people are mad. They are mad, but we're always surprised. Hell no, right? Let's get into these pictures, honey. Shout out to the Shade Room. Nikki. No, ma'am, honey. She holding Trump's hand, letting him whisper lies all in her damn ear. Look at Nikki. Throwing up the peace sign. Nuh-uh, Nikki. No, girl. She's sitting with all. Look at her. Look at that. Trump, why you got makeup on your hand? Why you got makeup on his hand? Trying to cover up all them veins and stuff. He don't want people to see he ain't capable of being in office. You trying to talk about Joe Biden. Now look at you. You sick out here too. All right, let's get into the next portion of this. Then we're going to move along. Yes, I am not surprised by this at all. Of course, she did speak at this little rally, child. She stayed at a good rally, won't she? All right, let's get into it. Shout out to the 36 watching and everybody else coming in. So Nicki, y'all favorite person, honey. Trump and Nicki Minaj praise each other and hold hands, child, on Trump account summit stage. They said that Trump says that she's been MAGA. Oh, really? When that happened? Trump said Nicki's been MAGA, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. Shout out to the Shade Room.
I am probably the president's #1 fan.
No, man.
And that's not going to change.
But Nicki makes a lot of money and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Trump accounts to support the children and really the children of her incredible fans. That's great. Focus on that. Why should you give to somebody else's fans? Give to your fans. I like that. But, and I just think she's great. You know, I've been hearing so much over the years because I didn't know Nicki, and I've been hearing over the years she's a big Trump supporter and a Trump fan, and she took a little heat on occasion. Her community isn't necessarily, I tell you, we did pretty damn well with that, with your community, as we say. But Nicki has been an unbelievable supporter. She gets almost as much as Mr. Wonderful over here. He's been another one that's been so good. But I'd like to ask you to come up, Nicki. Come on up. Come on. She's been such a great supporter and a great supporter of Trump accounts. And I said, I am going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow. She's so good. She's been MAGA. What can I say? She's been with us all the way. Right, Alex? She's been with us all the way. Just want to thank her.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
She's trying to get her husband pardoned. That's what it gives. It gives that she's trying to get her husband pardoned because he's a full-fledged felon out here who y'all already know. He did some inappropriate things to a young person. Okay, so he has to be on the pedo list. He's on the pedo list. And I think she's trying to get her husband pardoned. That's what it's given. So according to the Shade Room, it says Nicki Minaj spoke at today's Trump account summit where she praised the president. Now said that she says, I'm probably the president's #1 fan, and that's not going to change. Before he called her to the stage, Trump also praised the rapper, thanking her for the support and claiming that she has invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to his Trump account's initiative. He says that she's been MAGA. Okay. Oh, you about to lose some more followers. Now, you probably gonna have about one fan left, girl. You're gonna have about one fan left. You are done, Nikki. You are done, sis. Okay. Nobody's checking for you anymore after this shit right here. Because, girl, I didn't think you can get no lower than the last time your ass hopped up there. This time, like, girl, girl, you gone below the low, okay? You have gone below the low. And somebody else who's gone below the low. Let's get into this next topic, y'all. Imagine going in the store, a place like Aldi. I don't remember the last time I went into Aldi. You guys have Aldi in your neighborhood? This man was in Aldi, shopping at Aldi, and the Aldi, I guess, manager tried to accuse him of stealing, and he did not steal, so he's going to sue the fuck out of Aldi. My thing is, why would you want to steal anything out of Aldi anyway? Because everything in there is cheap, right? But I gotta say, they do have the best or the freshest. I gotta say, they do have the freshest veggies and fruit up in there. Okay? The last time I went in there, I did because I eat a lot of fruit and veggies. So when I do go to Aldi, I'd like stack up when it comes to their fruits and veggies. So yeah, like grapes and stuff like that. When I want like a snack or something like that, I can give me some grapes and I'm good versus chips. So I'm trying to switch it out. I like chips. I still eat it occasionally, but I prefer to have like some fruit, right? So let's get into this. I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. This right here was too much. And the manager was like doing the most. I was like, what you this mad over some damn Aldi groceries for? But let's get into it.
Not bad. Yeah, okay, I'm putting into everything out my pocket, everything. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna go. Cause I ain't took shit. You got a bag in your bag? Yeah, my personal bag. Well, let me get the shit out the bag. There's nothing in this bag that belongs to y'all. Bruh. Stop talking. Open your shit up. I'm just talking to you like that. You gonna put your hands on me? Bro, take your shit out because you wasting my people's time and my time. You got that fucking bag. Take my shit out of it. I'm not nigga to play with. I'm not wasting my fucking time. Good, take what about get the shit out of it. I don't have nothing in it. Just open it. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
This bag is empty. Feel it. Grab it. Empty. Empty the shit out. Empty the shit out. Empty the shit out. Do I get a apology when you get through? I need to find all my shit. I don't have nothing. What's in the jacket? Where's the jacket? I'm taking everything out. Okay, and then you deal with him. All right. I don't have shit. I don't have shit, and I'm finna sue. I'm finna sue. I appreciate this. This just made my day. We finna go live with this. Check everything. There you go. Check it. Check it. Check it. There's nothing in it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it.
He got
it. I'm a coach. Now I want to talk to the owner or the manager because I don't have shit. I'm not a fucking thief. Nothing. Come on, where the owner at? Not bad. Yeah, okay, I'm finna empty everything out my pocket, everything.
See the way he talked to him, how he came at him like he was being hella aggressive, did all that, and the man didn't even steal nothing, right? Oh, he got a nice little lawsuit too. He's got a nice lawsuit. Thank God he filmed it too, because this could have gone like all the way left. This man could have like tried to rough him up back there in that room because they made him go in this room in the back, but he didn't steal anything, right? And they were hella aggressive and played just
come on, let's go again. I'm gonna go.
I was like,
I ain't took shit.
You got a bag in your bag?
Yeah, my personal bag.
Well, let me get the shit out the bag.
There's nothing in this bag that belongs to y'all. Bruh. Stop talking.
Open your shit up.
The employee is telling the man, the customer, open that shit up, nigga. Is that how we speak to people at work? I know it's just Aldi, honey. But is that how we speak to people at work?
Talking to you like that. You gonna put your hands on me?
Bro, take your shit out because you wasting my people's time and my time. You got that fucking bag. Take my shit out of it. I'm not nigga to play with.
I'm not
You
in it.
wasting my fucking time.
Good,
today.
take out the bag.
Get
Don't
the
need
shit
nothing.
out of
Just
there.
take out the bag.
I
Open
don't
it.
have nothing in it.
All right, just open it. Just open it. Just open it. Yeah, that's what I
Get
see.
that bag.
This bag is empty. Feel it. Grab it.
Child, long story short, he didn't have anything. So he does have a great lawsuit against Aldi. Okay, he better own all that shit in there. What y'all think? Let's get into the next topic. Girl, these people out here acting crazy, okay? All over some damn Aldi. My God, was it worth it, sir? Like, he was hella, what you that mad for? What you that mad for at work? Okay, nobody told you, hey, you chose to work at Aldi. Don't come here with no damn attitude using the N-word around me. Getting mad at me. All right, so Married to Medicine, Dr. Heavenly Kimes child talks about being endorsed by Andy Cohen. I know she's running for office that I am not voting for, but she's telling Carlos King how Andy Cohen child is endorsing her, and even talked about if he could, he would buy a house in the district that she's actually running for just so that he could vote for her. Y'all know Andy be blowing smoke up people's ass all the time. Do I feel like Andy would buy a house in a district to vote for you, Heavenly? Probably not. He's trying to make you feel good. I don't think, because y'all know Andy is messy as hell. I feel like he said that like in a joking way, but she just took that shit and ran with it, and she is super happy that she got Andy's attention. That's what it is. Well, let's get into it.
Andy Cohen gave me his endorsement. He said that he said he would buy a house. That's a rich brother Tucker. When they say they'll buy a house in your district just so they can vote for you.
Hey, he can afford it, baby.
Anything I need, just ask. He will do whatever he can to help. And that was a big statement. He endorsed me on television. A lot of people endorse me behind closed doors, but on television, he said it.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen gave me his endorsement. He said that he said he would buy a house. That's a rich brother Tucker. When they say they'll buy a house in your district just so they can vote for you.
Hey, he can afford it, baby.
Anything I need, just ask. He will do whatever he can to help. And that was a big statement. He endorsed me on
Heavenly. Did he buy the house yet, girl? I don't think he did. All right. Andy lives, I think, in New York. Andy's not trying to be coming to no damn Atlanta and be buying no house just so your ass can win an election. I don't think he's doing that. But what do y'all think? Y'all let me know, because Shashi is head over heels with this good lie. All right, so Stevie J and Faith Evans was spotted out. Have they reconciled? Because y'all know at one point they were married. Did Faith Evans spin the block on Steebie, as Jocelyn called him, child? Stevie Jordan is what Jocelyn Hernandez called him, child. Let's see, because he was spotted out with Faith Evans. And she didn't want to be seen with his ass. So let's get into that, right? All right, so let's go.
Miami, you know how we doing it. It's your favorite good guy, Steebie J. You know, I only play one way. That's the big way. You know what I'm saying? Exotica, Miami. You heard?
Oh, this is what we do. I got that. It's a big bag right there.
And I just bought it. Oh my God.
Yeah, exotic. She tried to run from me and hide from me. You know how?
Listen, Exotica, Miami. You know how we doing it.
Let me tell you something. You won't be riding nowhere with me. You won't be nowhere around me, because when they got divorced, Stevie sued her for and asked for alimony. Like, Faith had to pay him like thousands of dollars a month in alimony, and she was mad about that shit. Mind you, she also has a special needs son that she takes care of, which she also has to pay for certain things for him as well. Stevie didn't give a damn. Stevie was $1 million and something behind in child support, and I feel like he was trying to get that money from Faith so he wouldn't go to jail, to get that alimony every month to stay ahead of his child support. But when she divorced him, because obviously he was stepping out and cheating, among other things, he stole one of her vehicles as well. And she had to tell him, if you don't bring my shit back, I'm pressing charges. She had to put an APB out on one of her vehicles. After all of that, what are you doing seeing with Steve? Y'all don't have no kids together, right? What you doing with this bum who don't pay his fucking child support? Faith? Then you want to be trying to hide like you don't want nobody to see you with him. Like,
you know, I only play one way. That's the big way. You know what I'm saying? Exotica, Miami. You heard?
Oh, this is what we do. I got that. It's a big bag right there.
And I just bought it. Oh my God.
Yeah, exotic. She tried to run from me and hide from me. You know how?
So they must be, I don't know, maybe trying to be together on the low. Maybe they sleeping together or something. Because I heard Steebie does have that D game. I know he got a big one. Because there is a SCX tape out there, Steebie J. I think I told y'all this before. When he was dating rapper Eve, there was a video with Steebie J that got leaked. I don't feel like it was leaked. I feel like it was put out there. But this was during the time that he and rapper Eve was dating. There was a SCX tape that got out on Steebie J. And when I tell y'all, Steebie is like that. Steebie got it. Okay. He's like a part man, part horse. Okay. No lie. I swear. I was like, oh my God, right? But other than that, he's trash. Like, when God was giving out dicks, he was in line twice. That's all. Maybe 3 times. I don't know. Because he got a lot going on. Him and Ray J child are beating the girls down out here. Okay. But no wonder Faith is coming back. No wonder Faith is spinning the block on his sorry ass. Because he ain't got shit else to offer, right? I don't even think Steebie got no license. I don't even think he got no license. I know the whole time he was on Love and Hip Hop, the nigga was walking everywhere. He don't have no fucking license. But Faith, girl, I feel like you can do better than that, right? Girl, I feel like you can do better than that. Because Steebie J, girl, no. Shout out to Antoine King on that video. Let's move along, honey. Let's get to some Michelle ATLian news. We're gonna do an update on the little back and forth with Lisa Wu and Nene Leakes because of course y'all know Nene Leakes and Michelle ATLian are really tight friends. So Michelle ATLian did bring some tea to the YouTube streets about said altercation between Lisa Wu and Nene Leakes and what caused the raising of the voice child while they were filming or while they had the Ultimate Girls Trip link up, like some type of party, a celebratory moment for them and them getting ready to film for the new season. So let's get into what Michelle had to say because, of course, she's got the inside scoop on it, honey, because she and Nene are like that. Okay. So I'm pretty sure Nene broke it down in terms of why she and Lisa Wu was raising their voices at each other. Listening to a shout out to No Chaser TV.
All of the different housewives from the different franchises have been trickling in. Everybody was drinking and, eating a little finger food and stuff. And apparently some people had drank a little too much without eating nothing. Okay. And Lisa Wu was loud and belligerent and was wanting to have a moment. And that wasn't what it was supposed to be. You said Lisa shows up as the tipsy aunt. Listen,
not tipsy aunt.
She was acting up, child. She was yelling and screaming at Nene. And I heard that Nene was paying her dust, child. Nene had got on stage to thank everybody and to welcome everybody there. And, she called, a bunch of the Atlanta girls on stage. Okay. And, Lisa Little. Okay. Maybe she ain't see her. I don't know. But she called everybody name, one by one. She was thanking Portia, Phaedra, whoever, Kim, yada, yada, Sheree. And she didn't mention Lisa's name. Lisa yelling from the audience. I know you fucking see me. I know you ain't fucking trying to throw. I know you lying. Okay, and I'm making up what the actual verbiage that was said. Okay, I'm just saying she was yelling from the audience, pissed off because Nene didn't call her name. And then when she came up there on stage to take the picture, she wouldn't stop talking. She was still crazy. Nene, I know you saw me. Nene, girl, I know you ain't throw no shade at me. Nene, you saw me, girl. I was right there. And I don't know why you didn't say my name because I was there the first season too. I'm an OG. I don't know why you didn't say my name. And oh my God. I'm like, when I was hearing this, I was like, I know Lisa did not go up there and act a fool, child. I know Lisa did not get drunk and act a fool on the people's stage while they was taking pictures. Okay. Meanwhile, Nene was, she was being, taking her pictures with her crown, honey, adjusting her crown, getting her makeup touched up and everything. Child. Like, girl, come on, girl, take this picture.
Child, shout out to No Chaser TV. Let me find out. Lisa Wu got up there on that Don Julio acting a fool in front of the white people out there, girl. Y'all know the white people always be looking at us anyway. Like, we just be on some bullshit every time we go somewhere. And Lisa Wu, you just made us look even worse up there hollering and carrying on and whatnot in front of the white folk. But shout out to Michelle ATLian, honey, for that update on why the girls were fighting at the damn Ultimate Girls Trip setup. All right? Or get up, Bobo. Let's get into Kenya Moore explaining her debt, because y'all know everybody been talking about her in this damn hair care spa finagle that she's been dealing with, where she owe all this damn money to the landlord, where she said, well, if the landlord don't pay me for the renovations, then I'm just not gonna pay my rent, and her ass got motherfucking sued. So let's get into her trying to explain why she's on a payment plan now. Okay, shout out to Michelle ATL for also bringing that. But let's get into why she's trying to explain, girl, why she is on a good payment plan over there for withholding rent. You cannot do that. Okay, you cannot withhold rent. But let's get into it. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room. Says that Kenya Moore says that she spent over $300,000 of her own money to improve her salon rental, but the landlords are refusing to pay her the $80K tenant allowance outlined in the lease agreement. Now, according to the court documents, because I talked about it already on here, the landlord said that is not their responsibility. It's not in any court paperwork that they're supposed to give you any type of reimbursement. If you decide to do any upgrades to the building, that is out of your own pockets, in your own merit. Like that's you, girl. Like, we're not, if you put a new sink in there, a little bougie sink, we're not reimbursing you for no fucking bougie sink. You just did that on your own. So you don't get to take that out of the rent because you decide you want to do some extracurricular shit up in this building, right? Like, you don't get to do that. You still have to pay your rent each month. It's no different than when you put something new. If you're renting something on an apartment from someone and you put up some new wallpaper, you will say, well, the wallpaper costs about, $90 to $100 or so, so I'm gonna take that off the rent. Yeah, no, you still got to pay your rent, right? So it says that shame on you, said it's a matter of principle. Even if I leave, you still need to pay me back that money. So yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. But let's get into it.
When I say ignorance, I don't mean like how someone behaves. I mean the true definition of ignorance is not knowing. Okay, I'm not trying to diss anyone. I'm just saying you don't know. Someone wrote, you did not spend $300,000 to improve a rental. If so, you don't need to be in business for yourself or with anyone else. Okay, you're just dumb. Because if you sign a lease and you plan to be there for 10 years, imagine I can make $300,000 back in year one. So if you're averaging $5,000 a day, or even
so if you can make $300,000 back in that amount of time, girl, why you ain't pay what you needed to pay? So you were counting on that Bravo check, and that Bravo check went Piron, right? Y'all know Piron in the black community mean gone. Anytime somebody say it was Piron, that means that shit is gone. So yeah, you were counting on that good little check to come in, so you had all that mapped out. So don't be sitting up here calling people dumb because you made a dumb decision to go and put up some bougie wallpaper and some cute little flooring and some all them damn flowers you had in there looking like a damn funeral home at the damn place where people going there to get their hair done. Who gives a fuck about some flowers if I'm going to get my hair washed, right? Like, no, just wash my hair and let me get out of here. I don't care about this floral arrangement. You spending unnecessary funds and your ass got caught up. All right, let's continue.
However your ROI is, over 10 years, you would make that money back. So please miss me with the ignorance, and please show me your tax returns and I'll show you mine, and we'll see who makes the better decisions. Okay? Is there any truth about the salon case? What truth? I mean, people are so obsessed with my salon. If you are so obsessed, book an appointment.
Where? At your house? Because the landlord asked you to get out. That's in documents as well. See, Kenya always be trying to think that she can outsmart everybody, and she try to throw those little plugs of shade in there. But girl, you are read by itself. You have got to get out. The landlord asked that you get out of his property, and your attorney asked that the $80K that you're supposed to pay up front right here. You see that $80K to be split up in 3 payments. That means you ain't got it, miss. I can make that $300,000 back in such a short amount of time. Well, why are you asking for a payment plan then? Get into that. Let's continue.
Why are you so obsessed with the salon? It's my money. It's my case. People open businesses, close businesses, have businesses, don't have businesses, successful businesses, not successful businesses.
That's you, girl. You just explain yourself.
When I say ignorance, businesses, not successful businesses. Like, let's just talk about the housewives, okay?
Oh, we can't talk about the salon anymore? Now that they've called you out on your little salon there, well, the salon that you were at, girl. Now no one can talk about it. You want to go ahead and hurry up and talk about the housewives now? When people change the subject when it starts to get good, can you? You got to answer all the questions. Let's talk about the plan that you on, girl. 3 payments is what your attorneys asked for the landlord to allow you to pay because you ain't got it, right? Let's not forget, the end of 2025, your house was about to go on auction as well because you had them liens on your home up over there, right? I talked about that, remember? And I shared the information as well, all right? So maybe you were holding out on the rent so you can catch up them liens. I don't know. We're just saying hypothetically, right?
Lisa Rinna had a clothing store. It's closed. Kyle Richards had a clothing store. It's closed. Like, people have businesses throughout the history of Housewives, right?
But we're not talking about them. They asked you about yours. You came up here to give the information. You said that Kenya Moore said she spent $300,000 for her own. We didn't ask you that. I think she knows the blogs and everybody's talking about it, so she's trying to save face and do all this explaining. You don't have to explain your personal business if you don't want to. I mean, people have driven by there. Shout out to Millichan. She's been there. Shout out to Michelle A.T. Alien. They've both been there. Those are reputable bloggers. I'm going to believe if they come to your salon and they are on live showing that during the time the business is supposed to be operable, that you're not open. And they waited a long time to see if you like, maybe she went to lunch. Child. And there was like this truck out front where it looks like some things was being taken up out of there. So it gives that you had to make a quick little skedaddle up out of there. So you're not being truthful, Kenya, about this situation, about this damn salon that you were renting. You've been on Housewives for too damn long. You could have been able to buy your own place. You wouldn't have to deal with this. I wish the fuck I would spend $300,000 in rent when I can buy my own salon, girl. See, sometimes you got to start small and build up. Well, why you talking about? Let me see your tax returns and then I'll show you mine. Girl, you're not smart with your money. I would not have spent that kind of money. I don't give a hot damn on $300,000 a year. Girl, no, I don't give a hot damn. I would not have done that, Kenya. That was the dumbest mistake ever. But that's a team.
Some are successful, some are not. Just do your research. I don't want to be a hater. Do your research. Look at all the women that have businesses and that don't. Look at all the Fortune 500 companies that have businesses and they are closing their doors. Okay. Whether or not I keep my salon, that's still being written. We're still in court. Last week, I was not present in court. It was my attorney. And as you know, I built out an entire salon. I'm just going to keep this quick because I said I wasn't going to talk about anything negative. And people try to, there's a really obsessed person that.
Why is that negative? You brought it up. You don't have to explain your court case. That's your personal business. But since you talked about it, people in your comments and in your chat, they're asking questions because a lot of people watch our videos and they know that you're not being completely honest. And then you're getting offended because people are asking real questions as related to your case that you brought up, right? So we can't ask questions when you brought up a situation because you're embarrassed to give the truth.
Keeps having these, quote unquote, eviction watches and stuff about my salon. So there was a hearing because when they would not pay me back my $80,000 for my tenant improvement allowance, I had a white box and little businesses.
You weren't entitled to no $80K. You got to pay the landlord back to the $80K. I talked about it and I showed the proof right here. Also, you can go over to Michelle A.T. Alien because she talked about it and showed the court documents as well. Kenya, you had to be on she was right. She was not there. For the last hearing, your attorney was there and your attorney begged and pleaded with the judge for you to be able to break that $80K down because you did not have it into 3 different payments. I already talked about this.
Not successful. A lot of you may not know what a white box is, but it literally is a brand new space that has never been touched. It literally has no plumbing, no electrical, no anything. It's a white box. I built out a white box. It cost me over $300,000 of my own money in cash, right? So that's 3 years ago that I did that build out. So that's 3 years ago. I reported that on my taxes. Okay. So to me, it's a matter of principle. You need to pay me back the money. You can't, even if I leave, you need to pay me back the money. You cannot have a space that I improved to.
The judge ruled that you don't get it back as well. The judge ruled that you don't get it back that you owe, because that's what she was trying to hold out on the rent. The judge ruled you don't get that $80K back and that you have to pay the landlord. You cannot withhold rent because you chose to get into a building that had no fresh plumbing and all this other stuff that you chose that. There are salons out there where people have salons and they choose to not have a salon anymore. You could have rented out a place that was fully functional and added some little things here and there, which would have saved you a lot of money. But because you're trying to be so damn bougie and I'm Kenya Moore haircut, like you don't have to do all that. Again, when you're trying to start a business for the first time, if your money cannot stretch like that, because see, that's where you fucked up at when you did that Mr. Brittish, then you got fired from the show. So you were hoping to get your usual checks in from Bravo, and then that didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. Typically, most people who start with businesses, you start within your finances. Okay, I don't know if you took out a loan to be able to get that building. I don't know what you did, but I do know that you were trying to pull a little switcheroo on that landlord, and he spent the block on your ass and did a reverse Uno, and your ass had to draw for and pay that motherfucking $80,000. That's what you had to do.
To the tune of $300,000 that you can now rent to other people, including a whole separate level, and not expect to pay me back my tenant improvement allowance. So shame on you for even having to get this far into court where I would have to sue you for not paying me back. Okay, it has nothing to do whether you can pay the rent or not. I was not in court. So if they said I had to pay into the court before case, in case I was ruled against or not, we don't know. I don't have a court date yet.
You sued the landlord and the landlord won. It's in the court documents, sis.
So that's really just the gist of it. I know it's a little bit confusing because a lot of you may not know what a white box is, but it's confusing because it is a commercial lease. It's not like renting a house. You don't just rent a house and then, I think a lot of people are confused in thinking that it's somewhat like
commercial lease, rental lease, almost the same. Both you still have to pay rent. All right. You do not get to withhold rent just because you go, like I said, and do something special to a building. No more than you would if you rented a house. Okay. You just don't. Now, if something breaks, it is in a rental, like a house, it is up to the landlord to fix that because that's their property. You let them know, hey, such and such broke, and they will hire someone to come over and fix that. But in terms of you renting this building for business purposes, and you wanted to add a little pizzazz to that and some extra flair to make your place look, to pop and look a little bit more professional, that was on your own account. And that was also said in your court documents, Kenya. Maybe you don't read, or maybe you didn't think that we were going to read when those court documents get pulled, because that is public information, right? But go off, honey, because you love to do.
You got an apartment and then you started doing all of this stuff to your apartment and now you want your money back. No, it's a commercial lease. In my contract, I'm supposed to be paid back. It was $80,000 and they didn't pay me. Okay, so that is the issue. Okay, is there anything else you guys want to know about that? Someone wrote she paid cash for her home, so where is the foreclosure? What foreclosure? Now we're talking about a foreclosure. My taxes are paid. My home has been paid.
You just paid them because you definitely they were getting ready to auction your house off. Kenya. I talked about that too. I don't even need no notes for this shit. This is so easy. Okay. Your house was getting ready to be auctioned the end of November of 2025. So yeah, you did hurry up and go pay that, probably from the rent that you were withholding from, like I said, and I'm just saying hypothetically, I don't know your finances like that, but I do know what's in court documents. And I showed that as well, where your house was getting ready to be auctioned for back taxes that you did not fucking pay. So there was a lien and they were getting ready to put your house on an auction block if you did not pay by such amount of time. So yes, you probably did catch it up and pay it to get your house out of that. So you think that everybody asking these questions to you, Kenya, are just out of the blue, like nowhere, coming from nowhere? She's embarrassed. I get it. It's embarrassing. You Kenya are. You so flamboyant, right? Like God forbid Kenya Morgan, girl. Like people don't see shit online and see court documents. Like stop it.
I pay cash for my house and all my other properties. Okay. Catch that tea. All right. So anyway, clock that. Anyway, thank you so much. Someone said, Kenya, my family and I are praying for you. God will not fail you. Thank you so much. I love that. A bit confusing because I
cannot take her. Oh my God. Girl, everybody have ups and downs in business, in life, just whatever. Just admit your shit. It makes you look stupid and gullible when you sit up and make shit up and then get mad at people because they read and see things in the blogs and is able to verify those things, and they're able to verify those things, and they question you about it. You ask, are there any questions? They're asking you, and you get mad and calling people dumb and stupid. Like, you the dumb one for spending $300,000 on a damn rental when you could have owned the building. That's dumb. I mean, I'm just saying, that's dumb shit. That's dumb to go put up some damn flowers and shit up and spend $80,000 in some renovations, thinking you're going to get the shit back. That was dumb. Okay, but go ahead and go, girl. You got 3 payments, though, according to the judge. According to the judge, girl, you got 3 payments to catch it up, though. All right, and it's within a certain amount of time, or they're going to go ahead and put a good lien back on their house, okay? So get mad about that, dummy. Moving right along, shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. As you guys know, Brittish Williams, honey, y'all know she did a sit down with Carlos King, and there seemed to be a clip that's out there, according to Reality Entertainment TV. Brittish Williams reveals that she watched Basketball Wives when she was in prison and says that she has Jackie Christie blocked and that she needs to grow up, and is not surprised about Jackie's fallout with her daughter. Y'all know in the last season here, Jackie and her daughter, Shani, got into a physical altercation where they were arguing, and Shani walked up to Jackie and kind of like pushed her, and Jackie like went back and punched her, right? They were like fist fighting, and you could tell that was a real moment. That wasn't just for TV. Like you could really tell because Shani was trying to get Jackie to, you know, be held accountable. And Shani got up and walked up to her and was questioning Jackie. Y'all remember because I showed it here. And she pushed Jackie, and baby Jackie, she swung back and they were fighting. I'm talking about fighting. But let's get into Brittish, because Brittish, she sounded like she don't fool with Jackie, honey. She was sitting in prison watching that. But let's get into it, y'all.
Were you able to see Basketball Wives?
I watched it while I was in prison. And I'm going to tell you what was the craziest thing. I had never had to see myself in prison until one night. It was like on at like 12 o'clock at night. And like one of my friends was like, Brittish. They were like, you're on TV. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, Basketball Wives. No, we watching the reunion. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even get up to go in there. I was like, I'm not doing it. Like that was just too weird, you know? And they're like, oh my God, you look, she's like, you was bigger out here. You was something. She's like, oh, you was talking shit. You like, it's funny. So, but we would watch it on Mondays. Like I would host it, which is funny. Like that was my thing. I hosted.
I know that's right.
We would watch it. That I watched the girls had with Ty and Ming and all them on there. I was like, okay, girls. Like they was, you know, Jackie. I've had Jackie blocked for at least 3 years now.
Why you block Jackie Christie? No.
She lied on me.
Which lie was it?
Exactly. I'll point to you exactly. She lied on me, tried to record me. Just like she just is grow up. Grow up, Jackie Christie. For real.
How did you feel about what was going on between her and her daughter, Chantel?
Not surprised, unfazed. That makes sense. That's a firm person that needs to take accountability for their actions because everybody else's fault but hers. That's just how she's always been.
I would like Brittish Williams to go back on Basketball Wives if you're listening. Okay, thank you so much. Were you able to see?
I will hold you. British did a lot of felonious things, but I did like her on Basketball Wives. She did kind of give, you know, what she needed to give on the show. Unfortunately, she chose to take a what's the word I want to use? She did choose to take a criminal route in her life that, you know, wound up landing her narc ass in jail. I told y'all the other day, she was like, oh my God, 4 years. I don't think I should have gotten 4 years because of who I am. Girl, you committed 15 felonies. Okay, 15, that's a lot. You only got 4 years. I said, hey, if there had been a regular schmegular person, they would have got more time. But you only got 4 years for the shit that you were doing, most of which were fraud cases. But listen, girl. Now, from what she's saying about Jackie, I absolutely agree with that. I did not know Jackie tried to record her. Among other things, I didn't even know she had a bad relationship with Jackie. So that's news to me as well. But Jackie does come off as a fucking narc. Nobody can tell her nothing. She never takes accountability when she does nothing wrong. So that part about Jackie, you're right. But would I like to see Brittish back on the show? Yeah. I think I would like to see her back on Basketball Wives if they come back, because according to what Jennifer Williams was saying in the show this morning, they haven't really heard anything about the show coming back. And a lot of people have been getting fired from other franchises that also support Basketball Wives. So I don't know if the show is coming back. No one's gotten any contracts or anything like that for another season. So I guess we have to sit and wait, right? But shout out to Brittish, okay, because y'all know she was on Basketball Wives LA. So shout out to her. Moving right along, let's get into this topic here. Oh my God. All right, we definitely got to get into this, child, because there's an update on this Corey Holcomb abuse situation. Y'all saw that. That's on the thumbnail as well. I got to put my trigger back up, honey, because baby, this is a lot. So shout out to my girl Tasha K. We're just going to use a small part of this clip where I cannot stand this guy. Oh my God. Lord, don't let me throw up all over my fucking computer today. Don't say fucking, but don't let me throw up on my computer, Lord. All right. Corey Holcomb claims that he hit Payne, which is the girl, okay, which is the female comedian that we talked about the other day. Her name is Crystal Payne. She is a female comedian that Corey Holcomb was seen punching in her face outside of a comedy club that he's now been banned from, okay? And he also says that the lady also says that he was getting some of his friends and other people together to lie for him to say that it did not happen, but it's all on video, right? We saw it the other day. I played it for you guys, but Corey Holcomb claims that he hit, now you're saying you did hit her, that he hit Payne during a heated moment on his 5150 show. So now you're saying that you did, because before you were trying to say that you did not. It's on video. I think he knows now that the video's been put out there. Maybe he's like backtracking, like, oh, well, maybe I did hit her, you know? But let's get into it. Shout out to Tasha. Okay, let's go.
I'm here to tell you, that ain't the one. Not in her face. See, don't let motherfuckers get y'all square online. Right. Cake ass niggas play online. But when they're in front of you,
None but respect.
Something different happened to him.
None but
That was seen on the show 2
niggas
weeks
and
ago.
bitches, they always mislist what's up. Even the ones that don't like me.
And you know they don't like you, right?
Respect me.
That fake ass shit.
You still gotta respect me.
Fuck
But
outta here.
Corbin would never hit a queen. Never.
I hold him up.
He hit a bitch.
I hold him up.
He hit a bitch.
I hold him up.
He hit a bitch. A horrible bitch.
Hey, anybody can get it if it get out of pocket.
Period.
Anybody can get it. That's how I was bred. I am here to keep the peace. But if you bring war will come.
That's right.
Don't be talking about why you do that. Because you brought war.
So a person cannot use their words because you guys were having a verbal conversation. You guys were having a verbal argument. All right. Y'all were arguing a verbal spat between the two of you guys. She said something that probably got under your skin. You stepped to her like a fucking man, like she was a man, and you reached back, like back here with it, and punched her in her face. She went flying back. We saw the video, right? She went flying back. And then there was one guy out of like 15 guys, because I showed y'all the video. There was one guy out of 15 guys that rushed him and pushed him back to get him up off her, because he looked like he was getting ready to like go into full swing mode and start fighting her. Now, this all came from, and we talked about this as well. I showed it where she, and we're going to play another video with her on TMZ, and I'll probably play where she was talking about how he was trying to help, like she was up and coming or whatever as a female comedian. And he kind of stepped up to say he would help her, like to get in certain venues or whatever. But he purchased her a hotel room to get ready to perform or something somewhere. And he thought that because he purchased said room, that he could come up to her room and ask for some nookie. She said no, right? So upon her saying no, he became aggressive with her, started calling her the B word, and even tried to put hands on her, according to what she was saying. All right. So during that time, they got into this verbal altercation outside of a comedy club once he saw her again, because she had started telling people about this altercation about him. And he was mad because he was saying that this was fucking with his reputation. She has the right to speak on her experience with you if you are, and mind you, he's married. Okay. So he was trying to sleep with her and she declined him, and his ego caused him to punch her in the face. A grown ass man, right? So you just heard him say anybody can get it. That means he don't give a damn. Woman, man, and the bitch is sitting on the end. I got to call you that. I'm sorry. Because how do you sit up and go up for a man who say, I can't call him a man, a bitch ass nigga. They sit here and say that he don't give a hot damn if it's a woman or a man. Anybody can get it. Meaning if you rub him the wrong way, if you disagree with him, if he try to push up on you and you don't give him that nookie, that he can reach back and punch you in your face and he's justified. So now you call her a bitch because she declined giving her body to someone who's married? Is that what we're doing? Are you trying to secure your check? Because it sounds like you work for him. And to see unwoke bitches like that sit on platforms and go up for niggas like this who want to put hands on somebody because they can't get what they want. Like, nigga, you are wrong for that. And it went further than that. It went further than him putting his hands on her. And I got the video. Y'all ready for this? He's a trash. I hope he get canceled. I do. I really hope that he gets canceled. Let's get to this next part. Because Miss Christina Payne, honey, speaks on Corey Holcomb and says that he had a pow before he punched her. Let's get into it, honey. Let me keep my trigger up, though. Yeah, honey. She said he had a pow before he punched her in the face. So she's giving her account of what had happened. Shout out to TMZ. We gonna watch this, honey. Y'all ready? Let's make it big because we love big. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. Shout out to TMZ. This is Miss Christina Payne, who was assaulted by comedian Corey Holcomb.
Christina, you went to the police back when this happened, filed a police report. It went nowhere. What are you going to do now that there is a video that seems to support at least the fact that you were punched by Corey?
It is hard even seeing that right now, seeing that playback and having to relive all of this all over again. But it's like almost like what
I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to pursue legal action again? The cops felt it was like a stalemate when it happened because they had no video. Now they got video. So I'm wondering, are you over it or are you going to pursue this in court?
I'll pursue it because he's still talking shit. Like, I'll do it again. Like, that's the energy he's giving. I would sue him. I would press charges to the fullest extent of the law. I would have his ass locked up. I would. Aw.
I feel like it's
What's the difficult? What's making this so difficult, Christina, to go forward with it?
I feel like Corey's like threatened or tried to silence me, or like where it's like I've been in fear for my life, literally.
Talk about it.
Not able to leave the house sometimes, and so I
know you say you're in fear for your life. We mentioned the fact that he got a restraining order against you.
We have a restraining order against each other.
And you have one against him as well. Since
because
then,
he brought the liars to court and confused the judge, and we didn't have the video yet. So we literally got the video the day after court, literally. So I never went back to pursue like, oh, let me get an appeal or nothing like that. Like, my attorney literally kind of gave up after she was getting defamed in her character and everything. You can see on his how horrible he would speak about me and her. And literally it's horrible, like the way he treats women, the way he talks about us, and then to the point where it's like, really, like, you're gonna hit me because I'm telling you about God, and like, you need to change your ways, and you know, it's just horrible. Like, and then I'm just disappointed in how nothing was done. And I went back to the police station like so many times, and the LA fires were the excuse every time, or no detectives were ever available, ever, for some reason.
Well, but the video changes things. I mean, you know, when it's just your word against his word, it's a stalemate. Now you have the video. So that's why and if you don't want to answer, I'll respect that and back off.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm wondering, are you going to go back to the police now? Especially since you have.
Shout out to Harvey Levin. Y'all know he's an attorney, so he's giving her some real good advice on what she needs to do. I would not let this go because I feel like he would attack her again if he has the opportunity, because he feels like he got away with it the first time. Let's keep going.
Mutual restraining orders. And are you going to say, look at this?
Yeah, who needs the restraining order? I'm the one who's getting punched.
Well, Harvey, what would you advise?
Oh, I don't want to do that. Because you know, I'm not going. I don't know all the facts, and I will tell you this: the one question I really do have is, and I don't think there's any justification for what he did, because all you're doing when we see the video is talking back and forth.
Roasting, and that's what happens in front of the Improv every Monday for the past 30 years. And we stand out there and roast, but everybody knows in the hood, whoever wants to fight or cry first loses. And he literally lost it.
Well, now he's sad that you went after him first and it's not seen in the video.
Right. What he actually wrote in his restraining order is that you put hands on him
But
before this video started.
First, so of course he has to like create some crazy story, you know, but basically at the end of the day, he put his hands on me and I didn't do anything to him. Nothing. But also what that video is not showing is the minutes before that. That video really needs to start from when I walk out there initially, instead of cut right there, because there's a gun involved that he passed off to another female comedian and was like, oh, go put that up for me before he hit me. So literally, I am fighting with my mouth for my life, roasting this dude, but in the name of Jesus.
Come on.
Okay? So I literally said, like, leave me alone. Like, you didn't learn from the last time you tried to, say, he said, I'm a super sock this B. That's what he said initially 6 months prior to that hit. So he finally did what he had been saying he was going to do. He threatened me in June of 2024 before this hit happened in December of.
So that's premeditated. That's premeditated. I hope somebody got that on audio or video where he said that he gonna super sock her, and then for him to actually do it. Who gives a fuck about what happened 5-7 minutes before he actually punched you? It's on video showing him punching you. There are witnesses there that saw him punch you. And the fact that there's a pow involved where he's telling another female to put it up somewhere, what's to say he wasn't going to go and finish the job? Allegedly. Who knows? Because he sounds like he has a lot of vitriol towards women. I don't know if something happened to him when he was a child by a woman in terms of why he has so much anger towards a woman, where he just like, a woman, anybody can get it. A woman can get it. Like, I don't, like, that's too much.
2024, and there's witnesses for that as well.
Come on. See, now she said there's a witness for him saying he's going to super sock. Girl, you got a case.
So
what's
why,
Christina, what started back in June? What started this beef between you? Is it just a roasting that somebody that?
Well, he literally jumped into a conversation I was having with another comedian, and we were having this conversation with that comedian because of what he was doing to another female comedian, making her uncomfortable. So when that guy went off, and I clown him to silence, but later he's my friend, so I'm like leaving. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow, friend. On some like, but he literally was on silence and then stood over by Corey Holcomb, and then Corey Holcomb goes, he ain't gotta say you, bitch. And he jumps in my conversation with my friend. So that's how that whole thing started that way in like June of 2024. But there's history going back from like 12, 15 years ago on my radio. So
you had said a few minutes ago that the video, you saw that you got the video just a day after the court hearing for the restraining order.
Yes.
So you have this video. Do you have the longer version where you see somebody brandishing a gun?
Well, that's the thing, is that it was literally sent to my attorney where it's cut right, like after he were to pass it off.
So it don't even matter if she can describe the way the pow looked. That can also stand in court. If she says, I saw him with a pow, and she can give a full description of said pow, and they ran, and the police go to his house and search his home and find the same weapon that she described to a T, they can use that. They don't have to be on no fucking video. I think it's happened so many. I tell you, I watch a lot of crime shows. If she can describe what this pow looked like that he passed off to somebody else, and she felt threatened by that said pow, if she can describe that to the police when she goes to do a report or whatever the case may be, and say, I fear for my life that this person is going to do something to me. They have a pow, and this is what it looks like. If they go to his house and search his home and find that weapon, and it looks the same way that she described, she can use that. Because how else would she know that he has a pow in her house unless she's seen it? And why would she need to see that unless it was shown to her by way of it being in a threatening manner, right? Because who just pulled out a weapon because? He already shown aggression. She's already talked about how he wanted to sleep with her. She said no. So there's motive. He's already said on this video that just showed from Tasha K, anybody can get it. So he shows that he has vitriol for women. He has hands for women. He told her that he was going to super sock her. That's premeditation. So you have a motive to do that, right? Like all of this lines up. So if she can describe this pow, she don't need a fucking video of what this looks like.
or something like that. So it's like they're not showing the whole video, and that's what I'm saying.
There don't need no fucking video.
We need the whole video, like from the front when I walk out there initially, like 12:35 or something when I had to, when I was waiting for my car to pull up. My car was arriving soon or whatever. Right. It's like that was only a matter of like 8 minutes or something like that of time, but they're literally showing right at the 3-minute mark or something like that, and
right,
not the whole complete video. But
we got
after, if you look back towards the end, you'll see that that person goes back to go get wherever she hid it from, and you know what I'm saying. So
that's deep. So did he instruct said person to go get said weapon? Because why would she go get it? Why would she just go get his weapon if he didn't ask her to? If you saw that weapon, all right, I'll definitely go and file some paperwork on his ass for premeditation, for assault, for him telling me that he was going to super sock me. And I have him on video saying that, I have him on video showing that he actually hit me in my face and assaulted me. And I want to press charges. That's what you tell them. He also had a pow. And this is how it looked. I would appreciate if, the police could go there and verify this. Okay, because they're going to do that anyway. I hope that the weapon is registered as it should be, or that's going to be some more charges for his. I would not let this go because he will do it again. Corey Holcomb needs to be banned. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be fucking arrested. He needs to be held accountable because that's not okay. You're a married man. You should not be pushing up on female comedians. She said that he talked crazy to another female comedian that she was having a conversation with, and he jumped into it and began to call her a bitch. So this behavior is not going to stop. And then if he's harassing her to the point to where she fears for her life, like, no, I'm not going to be in fear to be able to walk out of my fucking house because of something somebody said and or did to me. Girl, you got to use the law. The police is there to protect and motherfucking serve. Girl, you better call. And I know you're afraid, but you definitely need to call the police. Let them come to you. They'll come to you. Call the police. Say, hey, I want to press charges on someone. Take out a warrant on him. That's another thing. Take out a warrant. You have the video now. Take a warrant out on him. They will find him anywhere. I hear he's on tour now, so he's not hard to find. He's gonna be on those tour days. Find out what his tour dates are. Go online and find out what his tour dates are. Say, okay, this week he gonna be in such and such. Your officer, this is where he gonna be this week. Let him go pick his ass up. See, that's how you do that. Get his ass right off stage. Fuck his money up, right? Anyway, but that's what I would do. Fuck all that. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
It seems like the
we want to
full
see that
video,
full video.
yeah, is going to tell this story.
Thank you so
Christina,
much.
Thank you so much.
Really
for talking
appreciate
to
it.
us.
Thank
and
you.
we're going to be following this. Thank you.
What y'all think? Shout out to TMZ, child. Lord, it's getting worse and worse and worse. What do y'all think about that? All right, but she said it definitely came from him asking to sleep with her, and she said no. All right, she said no. That she did not want to sleep with his ass. She turned him down, and he was mad because he paid for her hotel room, and she wouldn't give him no nookie. All right, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Sound off on, yeah, honey, that is disgusting behavior, Miss Didi. That is very much so disgusting. But y'all sound off on this video. Shout out to the 210 watching. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all the topics that we discussed. Definitely let me know what y'all think about this Corey Holcomb, because I'm interested to see what y'all feel about this. Okay, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video, and to the channel rather, and hype up this video as well. And please go over to Rails World and support over there as well. Thank you to my top flight moms, Stephanie Thomas, Rose Armstead, Truth TV Podcast, and all the content creators who joined this live. Of course, all the Caramelians as well, everyone in the bushes. Thank you all for being here. I will see you guys for our later video. All right. Please don't forget to hit the like. Thank y'all. And let's enjoy this new music that I uploaded for you guys. Bye.